Thanks for visiting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos.
Hey folks, Dan Ryan here. Today we are looking at the Donner DT-100S guitar, and we're going to unbox it here in a minute. But before I do unbox it, I just wanted you to look at this Donner logo. That is the strangest looking logo I've ever seen. There's something vaguely obscene about this logo. I don't even want to think about what it might be, but it's just kind of weird. But anyway, that's the Donner logo. Has, like with anything extraneous, it has nothing to do with what the guitars may or may not be like. But if this was the first thing I saw, I might go on to the next guitar. But that's just me. Anyway, we're going to unbox it now. And momentarily we won't have to look at the logo, so that's a good thing. Hopefully we're done with that. Let's see. Oh, nice. It's in a nice little gig bag. It says Donner on it. Luckily, it does not have that logo on the front, so that's good. And let's see what else we got. Pretty heavy for an inexpensive guitar. We appear to have a guitar strap and an instrument cable. I always miss some little stuff in these things, so I'll open it up and make sure that we have guitar strap. Instrument cable. Allen wrenches. So one thing I always do with these is, especially if I have a case, well, I guess you can't do it without a case, but if you do have a case, just go ahead and put your Allen wrench in the case first thing. That way, if you need it, it's someplace where you can find it. There's just a little pro tip from old Dan. So, let's see. Get rid of this stuff first. We were looking for a patch cable a minute ago, so we have one right here. Just didn't know it till just a second ago. So let's see what we got here. Well, more packing. That's not a bad thing. Standard rubber band. These foam bags are designed, apparently, to catch on every single thing on the guitar as you try to get it off. There. So, let's see. Well, just got a message. I was hoping not to have to use this again, but here we go.
Wonder if that's a gauge again and the cords.
What do you mean?
Well, the last donor we had you know, a string action gauge
Oh,
and some basic cords on a card.
well, here's cords, and I guess that is a string action gauge.
Cool.
Good call. I've played so many guitars still with the tag hanging off the end of it. I kind of miss it when it's not there anymore. Okay, so what we've got here is a Sunburst Tele style guitar. It has the Tele looking pickup set with the soap bar pickup here and the regular single coil there. Got some plastic on the soap bar. Let me see if I can get it off.
The bridge is pretty cool. It's got the 6 individually adjustable saddles instead of the 3 brass saddles. Easier to intonate the guitar that way.
Leo's vamping while I do something incredibly boring.
Right.
If you think it's boring for you, try being me. I just love this stuff. Okay.
One of these days you're going to pull in plastic things off and that's going to be the actual cover.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Okay, so here we go. Like I said, it's a nice looking sunburst finish. Very nicely defined on the edges, black. You can still see the grain of the wood here in the middle. Leo tells me, I'm not, sorry, getting our guitars mixed up. Is this a laurel neck or is this a rosewood neck or something else?
I'm not really sure. I think it might be rosewood, but
Looks rosewood, but so many things do anymore.
does it have a string through?
Yes, it does have string through.
Oh, let's see the neck plate. That looks pretty cool, actually, for an inexpensive guitar.
Yeah, it says Donner.
Yeah. Is it?
And luckily, again, it does not have that logo.
Is it a?
I don't know if I want to hold
Embossed.
that logo right next to my body all night long.
Or just a sticker?
It appears to be a sticker,
Okay.
but I'm not feeling any embossing. It looks embossed, and it's nice. To do the brass color on top of the silver does look very nice. It's very low key and understated, and it's got a maple neck, obviously. Very clean feeling maple neck. The edges of the frets are very well dressed.
Which is way better than our last Donner.
Yeah, these are perfect. This is maybe somebody heard me last time.
Put it up here and let me get a really close up of the frets on the side. I can't focus, but well, they look really good.
Yeah, they're perfectly dressed. I mean, there's not any edge to be felt all the way up and down the neck, even up into the the 22nd fret area. Whole neck's just perfectly done. Very nice. So it's got one tone, one volume, and a pickup selector, like your typical Tele. And again, like your typical Tele, it does not have the 5-position switch. Which, why would it? I mean, that's for a 3 pickup guitar. So, one of our subscribers mentioned that I wasn't talking loud enough. I'm a normally soft-spoken kind of person, so I apologize if you can't hear me, but I mean, I've done about somewhere between 40 and 50 of these at this point, so apparently I've been heard most of the time, at least. So
actually, way more than that, Dan. Way more. We have 253 videos.
What he said. I've done a lot of these. A lot being somewhere between 7 and 9 million. So I think we're closer to the 7 side at this point, but we're headed towards 9 million. I'm happy today because I have my first band gig in a year and a half tonight.
Woohoo!
Which is why we're doing this early today. So anyway, that's the Donner DT-100S Tele, I think, something like that. I said it at the beginning. What do you want? And this guitar retailed for 100.
DTC-100S.
DTC-100S. I'm an old man. My memory's gone. So, how much does this guitar cost?
$129, I believe.
Okay, $129 for your very own Sunburst Tele copy, and
it's a really good copy.
Yeah, it's a nice looking guitar, but looks are almost nothing when it comes to electric guitars. So we're going to stop this now and tune it up and play something for you. And we got another little surprise that we tried to have on our last video, but that didn't work out. So anyway, we'll be back in a second. I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ryan's running the camera. Like, subscribe, and click the bell icon, and we'll be right back. Thanks, folks. Hey, folks, we're back again with this Donner Tele copy. Once again, I've forgotten the number.
DTC-100S.
And a voice from above, the DTC-100S. So,
not that far above. I'm only like 6 inches taller than you.
Yeah. Let's not
like more of it.
Let's not disabuse
voice from an angle.
That delusion. That's okay. Yeah. Well, it depends on which way you're measuring, horizontally or vertically. But we'll go on. So we're just going to run through the pickups and the various sounds, and these guitars are very simple in design. So 2 pickups, 3 different positions, and Leo said I should mention that these frets are not jumbo frets; they're more like vintage frets. And the guitar's already slipped out of tune a little bit, but we'll just go on. So this is the neck pickup. So not a bad sound. You could actually get a decent jazz sound just by rolling on some of the tone off. So that is the neck pickup. Here's both pickups. We're back to wide open on tone and volume. Closer to a kind of a standard Tele sound, you know, get that little clank in there. What guitar players, country guitar players call chicken picking. Pickup. There is a little microphonic effect on the pickups. You can hear the throw of the knob as you select which pickup you're going to use. Seems to get worse as you go towards the big bridge pickup. That just could be because they're brighter and so they just come through the amp a little better. So here we are on the bridge pickup. That one's so bright it's almost painful. So there you are. There are the three main sounds that you can get out of this guitar. Obviously you can use your tone. Volume's not going to do much good because the volume affects all the pickups at the same time, but you can use your tone to change it a little bit. So that is this Donner guitar, and for a little surprise today, although it's been 2 weeks now we've been talking about it and abortively attempting to do it, but today we actually have this Leo and Dan fuzz working, and in a moment we're going to do the first hit record that ever used a fuzz tone, as far as I'm aware. And when I say hit, we're talking about worldwide, gigantic hit that is still a big deal in terms of recordings. I mean, you can turn on the radio and you'll still hear this song all over the world today. And I'm sure you'll recognize it when we play it in a second. We need to quit here for just a minute because the fuzz really has a very marked volume boost effect when you turn it on. Case in point. So we're going to have to make sure that we can get the fuzz guitar balanced with the track we're going to play. So that's going to take us just a second. We'll be right back. Dan Ryan, Leo Ryan, and the Leo and Dan fuzz.
It's a screamer, not a moaner.
It does what it's advertised to do. It fuzzes. So we'll be right back.
Okay, folks, we're giving the Leo and Dan fuzz a try once again. On with the video.
Okay, folks, we're going to do a little tune for you. If you don't recognize it, you must have been living under a rock for the last 50 years or so. But, who knows? We don't know who watches. But for a guitar player, at least at this point in time, this is one of the most boring songs to play in the world because you're basically playing the same thing for about 90% of the track. Luckily, it's not 5 minutes long, so you'll hear it and you'll know what it is, and it's an iconic song, and it's the perfect song to illustrate what a fuzz tone does, especially this one. So here we go. Normally I'd be switching back and forth between a clean sound for the rhythm and the fuzz for the but there's such a huge differential on the volume. If I try to do that, you wouldn't hear the rhythm at all. So we just made do. Pretty sure you recognize that song. If you didn't, if you have a parent or a grandparent, go play it for them. They'll probably recognize it. So this is the Leo and Dan Fuzz, and it's the Donner Tele copy being played through it on archetypical Rolling Stones tune. And Leo's going to give me the number again.
DTC-100S.
Need I say more? I won't even repeat it. I'm sure it was audible. So that's it for today. Appreciate your tuning in and watching what we do. And I'm Dan Ryan. That's Leo Ryan over there behind the camera. We got the Donner DTC-100S. Got through it one time. And this is the Leo and Dan Fuzz made by the Lamb to our specifications. No, not really. He just did whatever he wanted. But in terms of being fuzzy, it certainly works. And the sucker's loud to boot. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.